Veilguard. Eu tenho que dormir cedo, mas... Nossa, que foda, hein? Viajar pra Treviso. Treviso. Tá jogando? Ok. Eu pego lá.
We sail.
The spirits are returning.
And thriving again. Good for them. Do Templars really not have authority over mages in Tevinter? What happens if there's blood magic? What do they do?
Depends on the Templar. Depends on who's bought their loyalty.
What do you do when the authorities can't be...
Vambora. Mar de Sangue. Nossa. Tem um joguinho legal ali, gente.
One of the
Antigo,
finest
né?
cities in Antiva.
Tô esperando
Now
sair da
living
internet.
under occupation. Let's hope our crow contact can meet us.
Welcome to Antiva. You must be Rook.
Tem os Lighterhead sair. Consegui pegar ele. Cara, 170 não tem que pegar não.
And you're Andaratea Cantori. Of the crows?
Thea, please. Come. My
Depois o
associate
demônio
Viago
vira
is gathering
tudo.
the others. We can talk business when we arrive.
Nova casa grande.
It's all there.
My friend says come with us.
The unarmed soldiers have made themselves comfortable.
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
You went to the physician.
She said it well enough.
Ah, eu queria ter tempo pra jogar. Todos os jogos que eu quero estar jogando assim.
This
Pouquinho,
occupation will
pouquinho.
not last.
Seria
The
muito bom.
Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's
Jogo bastante
throat.
coisa, né? Isso.
We have arrived.
A casino? Nice setup.
Welcome to the Cantori Diamond.
You're the client.
This is Rook. Did you want a drink? I promise not to let Viago near it.
Viago de Riva, fifth talon. And this is Caterina della Morte, first Talon of the Crows.
An honor. And you are?
Ilario della Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient blighted mages. My detective says you have a man who brought blood mages and Venatori to their knees.
Lucanis. My grandson. They called him the Demon of Virantium. He was the one who did those jobs.
Exactly who we're after.
Except Lucanis della Morte is dead. He was killed a year ago.
Putz. Quem morreu, hein?
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson. It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
His ship was attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes, and now I have a location. The ossuary, where the demon of Virantium is kept. Find this ossuary. Free Lucanis. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
É um deus? Pra matar um deus tem que ser um deus, né? Ou uma arma que mate deus. Não é?
Come. Katarina arranged a boat. One of our mages will meet us there.
A boat?
Did you think the Venatori would keep a normal prison? Or that one could hold the demon of Virantium? The ossuary lies beneath the sea. A fact I learned mere minutes ago.
Secret and excessive. Sounds like Venatori.
You're not happy Katerina kept this from you.
Would you be? Lucanis is family. Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him. And now, who can say if he's even still alive? There, you take the boat. I'll make sure we weren't followed.
Bora.
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock, you play the alluring hero. I know Treviso. If we have a tail, I have a better chance of distracting their interest.
Ih, tá falando um lado? Muito baixinho.
So how do we get in?
You'll see.
Someone or something already took down the guards.
Might work in our favor, but something's wrong here. Let's hope we find our demon alive.
Look. So, this is the ossuary. This doesn't look like any prison I've seen.
pular? Não. Eu tenho que pular.
Going that way.
The Venatori set up shop in an elven ruin. It's a wonder anything works.
I can't believe all this is underwater. If the enchantments containing this place ever failed.
Nervous about that, or the job in general? Not everyone deals with the Antivan crows, unless you tell about it.
We're up against gods. A demon might come in handy.
A barrier. Whatever's in there, the Venatori really want it to stay put.
Then we break through. All right, we're almost through.
Lucanis.
We don't have to fight. We're just here for Lucanis de la Morte. Get ready.
Rising hail, dragon of mystery. Lucican, dragon of night. Hear your faithful call.
Nossa, o Lucanis a gente achou ele já.
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
Who are you? Who sent you?
My name's Rook. Katerina sent me.
Katerina. But you're not a crow.
And you're possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
Katerina promised us a mage killer if we broke you out of here.
I can still work.
Good. Because I'm pretty sure more Venatori are on their way. We have to get moving.
They have a vial of my blood. They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands. And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here. Caliban. Crows don't break contracts.
All right, we'll help. But in return, I want help killing some things.
I'll owe you.
I'm sure we'll owe each other before this is all over. Let's go.
Let's grow. Let's grow.
So, first order of business?
Blood first, then my target. Mages, my specialty.
All right, one of them has a key.
The blood vial. Where do we go?
Caliban keeps it under guard. Blood is the only thing that can...
Wait, were they torturing demons? How? Why?
They didn't all start out as demons. Zara made sure they ended up that way.
Zara?
Zara Renata. There might be a higher-ranking Venatori somewhere, but I don't know of one. This place is all her.
Possessed corpses must be common in a place like this.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
Venatori ahead.
Mine.
Never heard of an abomination who wasn't a mage.
I've seen demons possess corpses, ashes, and hair ones.
At least this one's got good taste. So, the vial of blood the Venatori took from you.
It's for blood magic, to control me, and the demon. Until it's gone, I cannot touch Caliban.
Can you touch Caliban?
Okay, now what?
What are... Fine.
The demon pulled all of that from the Fate.
I'm as surprised as you.
Venatori is hard for negotiation. Not surprised we lost control.
Blood magic, never learn. Zara can summon all the demons she wants, but they don't have to obey her.
Zara want all these undead for?
Nothing. Those are the failures.
If those are failures, what does success look like?
She took the best results out a few days ago, but some of the demons she created are still here.
Peguei bagulho. Verde lã.
Caliban. You said he's the one in charge?
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We, meaning...
Demons don't forgive.
These demons, there's something off. The Venatori have done something.
Then why this place exists? This is what success looks like.
Bora.
Let me hit him first, then you can take him down.
Filho da puta, tô nem vendo ele. Vambora, vambora.
That's not good.
We may not have much time. This way. There's a shortcut.
Lead the way.
Of course. Not a problem.
Bora, boo!
Any clue where to start? Or we'll find those on the way.
Câmara de
I know
sangue.
it's here. We can smell it.
Quem tá aqui? O Caliban?
Easy enough. We need to get that barrier down. Find the crystals that power it.
Two left.
There. Just one crystal between us and the other side.
That's it. The barrier should be down.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Bora.
Venatori never do anything subtle. Look at that thing.
There. That's the one. It has to be. It's finally gone.
So now what?
Now we find Caliban.
Caliban!
Anything we should know about Caliban?
You want to hear about his torture methods or something else? We didn't chat.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katerina like?
After so long in this bit, I barely remember.
Ó, o Caliban tá no meio já. Vem, Caliban.
Oh, this was entirely unnecessary. Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Virantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She always leaves me to clean up.
So this is Caliban.
He is. The target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
What did they offer you in exchange for my life, Crow? Was it worth it? Oh, you took ruffians with you. Were you lonely? You are a failed experiment, not worthy of my time. The estuary is my domain. No one leaves here. the right hand of Zara. My blood, I command you.
Mano. Toma, Calil. Ele vai morrer?
No, I will not be a victim like the others. I will not be defeated. I refuse to fall. I will have order.
Toma, vagabundo. Queima, vagabundo.
The crows send their regards.
So, we got your target.
Yes, the job's done.
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
Lucanis, are you alright? Lucanis? What are you looking at?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air.
O maluco ali, dobrado. Cajado do véu. Deixa eu pegar a cura antes. Só dá hard. Ou magia de cura, né?
Shall we go?
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Imagine how I feel.
Diamante Cantori. Diamante Cantori.
Make it.
Lucanis, what happened here?
A message from Zara Renata. I can't believe it. You're home.
Sarah? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison.
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe.
Pegaram a Caterina. Pegaram.
The Venatori got her in the confusion.
I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
Lucanis, I'm so sorry.
I need to work.
Are you sure? You should take some time.
I don't need time. I need a target.
You just got here, and already you want to leave again?
Katerina gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made. And I owe Rook. Once that's done, I'll come home.
I'll return him in one piece.
Thank you. Cousin, when you find Sarah, I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sara came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanis. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Thea.
For Katerina.
Caterina.
The crows had lost a talon, but the demon of Irantium was free at last.
Free at last. Zara. Zara Renata.
Sooner or later, debts new and old would come due. And they would all be paid in blood.
Zara. A Zara! Fala, Thiago, beleza? Nada, eu comi uma pizza aqui, um pedaço de pizza, se eu dormir agora eu vou me cagar inteiro. Passar mal. Um tempinho.
They're the same thing. Mostly, kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
What's everyone talking about?
Spite.
The demon in Lucanis. When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well... We'd have to,
You'll have to kill me.
That can't be the only solution. Can't we Reason with spite, maybe. Persuaded to leave?
Talk doesn't work on spite.
He doesn't want to hurt you. How rare. Everyone else does. I want to talk to him.
Before we do, well, that, let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathas I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
All right. So what next?
Let me talk to them. I want to talk to
Lucanis!
Nope. It's fine. I'm fine.
He's done this before. Enough that you just shrug it off.
He'd do this in the ossuary. The Fate does whatever his spirit wants. Real walls and chains, not so much. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
I know things have been complicated, but I'm glad you're here, Lucanis.
Contract aside, I owe you a debt.
Lucanis.
Please.
Lucanis. Parece a música do... Com a ajuda da equipe demônio Virantium escapou dos seus correntes cumpriu o contrato que envolvia Calivan, o carcereiro do ossário, porém sua reunião com os corvos foi manchada de sangue por um contra-ataque de Zara Renata, que derrubou Caterina antes de seu retorno.
I should see what Nev has to say.
O que você acha, Neve?
The Shadow Dragons have a hideout in Docktown. We should check in, see if there's news on the Venatori. If the Venatori move, the Shadows will hear it first. Meet you in Docktown.
Vai passar, então vou ter que ir, né, pegar o barco e ir pra encruzilhada.
Fewer people than I expected. Let's find Asher.
Asher?
The Viper. He prefers to be called Asher in private. Said I could tell you.
Caralho, deu pra viajar direto pro cara.
Trouble in the Anvallonim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
I know Darkspawn. I'll help. No time to waste. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
Raining again.
I once heard that's because all the magic that keeps the Archon's palace floating.
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The Shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people. The Anvallonim should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall. Venatori. Why are they so close to the shop?
I hate to be on this!
There. Is that the wall carving you mentioned? Got it.
Ih, tô procurando não.
But without the view.
Ah, yes. There's definitely blood down here. Don't like the sound of that. Can't get through here. Have to clear the obstacle somehow. That did it. We can get through now.
I hate tunnels. Let's kill those shadow dragon rats.
Good one, Rook.
Shadow dragon agents. And down here. Get them. Run for reinforcements.
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. Even more Venatori. We have to take out the leaders.
That's enough. Look for another Blight Royal. Those Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
I know. And I don't like it. Darkspawn
Cagou o pé na
hate
parede.
At least that seems to be the last of them.
You sure?
Wouldn't be a warden if I was.
It should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
Bora. Tô ficando só na missão principal, que vai sair o Slitherhead. Thiago, não sei se vai pegar. Tem muito jogo já pra jogar, gente. Nossa, tem muito jogo. Mortalha de pessoa desconhecida.
There it is. The hidden entrance back into the shop.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door.
How did the Venatori find the Shadow Dragon's hideout? Isn't it a secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know.
Ah, não é bem um terror, é meio que uma coisa meio alienígena. Que eles tem uns poder, daí tem tipo um verme que pode infectar vários tipos de pessoas e cada um tem um poder. Loucura.
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have
Sai dia
destroyed us.
15.
It wasn't just Darkspawn.
Dia 15 é sexta-feira, né? Vamos ver.
How is that possible?
Tá R$170, né? Também, cara, vamos ver.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
Darkspawn or Venatori makes no difference. We'll defeat them all.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted headed towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
É, Slitherhead, sim.
Rook?
Let's go.
É bem um terror, é meio que porradeiro. Tem uns bichos no grandão maluco, mas porrada.
The Viper, or Asher, I suppose. Is he the leader of the Shadow Dragons?
One of them. He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't stop until slavery ends in Tevinter.
So, the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls
Me
himself
agora tá
Life of the
foda.
First Impressions, or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
Veilguard. Ah, ele tem uns bichão muito estranhos lá. Pedaço de sangue, perna, quando quanto é lado, mas não é terror não. É meio que um.
We're close.
É.
More Venatori. Guard, probably.
Caralho. Ô, gatinho, tá na chuva, gato. Sai daí. Maluco.
Locked. There has to be another way in.
É que tem, né? Sempre tem. Ah, eu vou jogando. Eu vou jogar o Stalker. Né? Tem os joguinhos aí que eu já marquei. Tem Sliderhead.
More trouble. Let's finish this.
Let's keep moving before more of them come crawling out.
O cara virou sozinho, cara. Eu não sei, nunca vi esse jogo, pelo menos. Lighthead, primeira vez que eu vi. Agora, se é antigo, eu não sei dizer. Vamos ver.
It's a Venatori. Must be close. Right. Here's our way in.
I know a Venatori ritual when I hear one, and I know they hate being interrupted.
Ixi, mas como é que eu vou... Como é que eu vou interromper essa porra? Vasculha o armazém. Sim, vasculhar o armazém, olha. Vamos ver. Onde que eu vou? Onde eu vou agora? Perdi.
Darkspawn.
How?
We
Control Darkspawn.
Why would anyone even want Darkspawn?
Look out!
All of the Darkspawn and Venatori. Let's search the place and figure out what they were doing. This explains the Darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs. Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way the Venatori released blight into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
Esse slide errado acho que é novo. Não tenho certeza. Vai ser novo, né? Porque é dia 15 que ele sai. Pode ser que ele Pode ser que ele seja uma franquia antiga, né?
Damn it.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control Darkspawn.
Hey, Rook. Is everything all right in there? Rook, I thought I'd see if you needed help. Did you find anything in there?
The risen gods taught the Venatori how to control Darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually a Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
You managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganan and Gillenane like we thought. They gave the cult control over Darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
Is there something I can do? The risen gods are my responsibility too.
How do we know we can even trust you? You're not from here. You don't know Minrathous like we do. And we know as little about you as we do these risen gods you unleashed.
Now, what is it they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
Nice to meet you. I'm Rook.
There's trouble in Minrathous, Venatori, and risen gods. Rook's helping us with it. Mevaris is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders.
I hope Minrathous hasn't been unkind to you. Tevinter is wary of the Canary thanks to old and ongoing enmities. Mevaris Talani, formerly Magister Mevaris Talani, at your service.
Wait, formally?
My enemies conspired to have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The Shadow Dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The Cobbled Swan, why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
The First Warden? Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
Acabou. Sombras e Mirantos. Culto, divindades servem salvadores, divindades ressurgidas recebem dela controlar as criaturas sombrias, a influência. E o poder do oculto se espalha isso por minutos para regiões além.
Oh, I imagine word will spread eventually.
Your enemies won't be pleased.
A paz vigilante.
And they'll do what, exactly?
Acho que é habilidade. Não sei o que é um detonador de sofrimento.
Depois você fecha o teu quarto aqui pra ele não vir estragar. Fecha a porta do teu quarto.
Vamos fechar ele ali no coisa? Fechar ele aí. Fecha os dois lados aí e deixa ele aí. Trazer o negócio da Dora pra cá, pra fazer cocô, coitada, ficar assim, presa.
They've already ousted me from the Magisterium, and we know they're too cowardly to attempt anything else.
They're telling us to.
But what if the Darkspawn come back?
Se voltar, nós mata.
So, hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion. Please, go on. So, hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion.
It was a possible lead. Finding things and tracking Venatori. That's what I'm here for.
After all the jobs I did in Minrathis, the last thing I expected was a Tevinter mage to be involved in breaking me out.
Well, good. I hate for assassins to find me predictable.
Did the Magisterium explain why?
I am Jowin Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing.
Como que é o nome do maluco lá dos pecados? Scanor? Bigodão do Scanor?
Many lives would have been lost if not for my recklessness.
You destroyed a building.
To seal off a Darkspawn tunnel to the surface.
In defiance of orders.
Those orders were wrong, sir.
Your report, Junior Warden.
I was part of a team trying to stop an elven mage named Solus from destroying the Veil. When we disrupted his ritual, something escaped from the Fade, and I clearly sensed the corruption of the Blight.
From this mage, Solus?
No, sir. Solus opposes the Blight. He's actually an elven god, Fen Harel, the Dreadwolf.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
Right, but it all ties together. See, when we disrupted the ritual, Solus got trapped in the Fade. But two of the elven gods got out. Elganan and Gillenane, we think. And they're blighted.
Why would elven gods be blighted?
The ancient elven gods used the Blight. That's why Solus imprisoned them. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
That's not gonna happen.
I assure you, it will.
We don't have time to fight. I need Grey Wardens marching with me, not at me. That's the only way we have a chance to stop the gods and the Blight.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without a disgraced junior warden causing needless confusion. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941, Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded boy?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
That was close. Wasn't looking forward to being dragged off to a Grey Warden dungeon.
Quase.
I'll be thanking for the assist.
Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Mevaris Talani? Of the Shadow Dragons?
The very same.
The First Warden's a problem. If he won't help, I need him to stay out of my way.
I'm sure he'll show up again. Like an ulcer. For now, pay him no mind. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
The Blight.
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own.
Eles criaram uma própria daga dele.
Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
Mundo em podridão.
I need to talk to Varric.
There! Attack!
Made it through.
So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Rook made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? That I planted the idea in Rook's head for my own ends?
That wasn't where this was going.
Really? Because I'd have questions. A Tevinter mage breaks a demon-possessed assassin out of prison. What's her angle?
Mierda. And people say I'm overly suspicious.
Mierda.
You had me followed. Inquired about me.
I needed to be sure.
We sail.
We sail. Viajar para o farão. Falar com ele. Vou dormir. Mas é ficar o jogo todo se curando.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
Just tell me already.
That blighted chunk of lyrium is what started all this. In more ways than one. If I hadn't found it in the deep roads. You remember the story. One carved idol of red lyrium made its way to the surface and all hell broke loose.
Huh?
It can't be the same one, can it?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.